Hey folks, welcome back. I'm playing some more Hearthstone Arena as a Paladin. Let's jump back in and we'll see how we do. So last time I beat somebody, I lost to a mage. I forget who I beat. Was it a hunter? Warrior? I don't know. Somebody. And now we're playing against... Oh, it was a druid. I beat a druid last time and lost to a mage. And now we're playing against a hunter. Necro Dante is who we're playing against.
I will fight with honor.
And unfortunately, I have to get rid of the Sunkeeper and the Azure Drake, but I'm going to keep Blessing of Might and Blessing of Kings. And Blessing of Might and Shield Bearer is actually a really good combo. I can get a 4-3 out on turn 1, which is pretty damn awesome, and exactly what I'm going to do.
Well met. Greetings, traveler.
So, yeah, let's do that. It's interesting.
You shall not pass.
I mean, I can get a 3-4 out on turn 1 and just start dealing damage. 3-4 taunt on turn 1 is pretty awesome. I did use up 3 cards, but there's nothing that my opponent should be able to really do to kill it easily. At least. And it might even live long enough to make it too. Unless he silences it. God freaking damn it. You son of a bitch. Well, that's just mean.
Reporting for duty.
That is just mean. Because I had to use a coin there and everything.
For the crusade!
Yeah. And deciding whether to attack me directly or take out my 1-1. Or hit the Shield Master so it gets some damage in. It's alright. I'll kill your Howl. Let's not leave you with beasts on the board, because the more beasts that are out there, the more likely stuff. Basically. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. The more likely you might have a hyena, scavenging hyena, and you could trigger that thing, so let's not do that. Where's that multi-shot on turn 4? Unleash the Hounds, okay. He might have a Scavenging Hyena, he might just be saving it for a future turn. But he does unleash 1 Hound. At least Aldor Peacekeeper is tempting, because I don't have much of anything else that I could play. Or I could Cobalt Geomancer and summon a 1-1. Aldor Peacekeeper would make this a 1-1 with Taunt, and would leave me with a 3-3 on the board, so ultimately kind of a nice advantage. I'd like to save Aldor Peacekeeper for something more dangerous, though. So we'll do this because he might have a hyena, whatever it's called, not a hyena, Savannah Highmane, which is a 6-5 lion. I think Ascension Shield Master maybe could be something to use. On. I actually want him to get more crap on the board so that I can cast Avenging Wrath, but right now we're going to play Silverhand Knight.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
Because if he gets more crap on the board and I do Mind Control, maybe I could take the Ascension Shield Master for myself, which would be nice. If this doesn't work out, I could always Avenging Wrath next turn just to clear some of this stuff, hopefully. But we'll see.
I wonder.
I'm so upset about that 3-4 taunt. It was so good, and he had silence. Perfect use of that silence, too. There it is. That is exactly why I saved the Aldor Peacekeeper. I'm very glad that I did. My only regret is he doesn't have 1 more creature out on the board. How do I want to play this? You know, I could Blessing of Might on this thing. I shouldn't fuck around.
Follow
Yeah.
the rule.
I'm not gonna fuck around.
To battle. Reporting for
I was
duty.
tempted to just let him hit me for a little while and see if I can get that 6-5, but it's just not a good idea right now, so we'll do this. Now it's a 1-5. Not super useful. Could still get him a, there you go. Two hyenas if it's killed. He gets a 4-4 with taunt. Again, I wish he had more creatures out because that would actually be alright. What we're going to do here, perfect. We're going to hammer a Wrath on this. Get ourselves
To
that.
battle.
Gonna trade this for that. And whatever I put out there, he's just going to kill that to summon hyenas. So if I put a 1-1 out there, he'll run it into it. If I don't put a 1-1 out there, he'll kill my Scarlet Crusader. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. Because if he gets 2 hyenas and then some more creatures out, I can play Mind Control and hopefully take them. So, Mind Control, Blessing of Kings wouldn't be a bad combination there. Or if he fills his board, I just Avenging Wrath and kill whatever is out there. So he gets 2/2/2s, which is fine. And what else? Okay. You gotta put more crap out there than this. It's kind of pathetic. You have 6 mana.
Shields up!
You have 4 mana. I hate when people are conservative with their cards. Alright, how am I gonna play this? Avenging Wrath could be fun at this point, so let's just do that. Hey, that was fun.
Reporting for duty.
Join or die.
Job done.
So, took out his crap and made this stuff a little bit closer to even in terms of life. He has another Animal Companion, another 4/4. Very annoying. Takes out my 3/3, which is a smart thing to do. And hits me again, which is also annoying. What do I want to do? Let's do Blessing of Kings on this guy.
The battle.
Take this out. Summon one of these, and I'll play my secret. I hope he doesn't have Flare. Flare is 1 mana, destroys all secrets, and gets him a card. He might have Explosive Trap, so we'll find out, but yeah, that's Explosive Trap, I'm sure. This is getting really annoying that this is such a slow game. He's just... you know what? If it is an Explosive Trap, I want the Acolyte of Pain to trigger it. Let's see if it's a Freezing Trap. It is Explosive Trap, but I wanted the Acolyte of Pain to actually get exploded to give me an extra card. There. And now is as good a time as any to put the Stormwind Champion out there, which gets my Acolyte of Pain another health, which could potentially mean a little bit more card draw. So that was good. Well played on my part. Plays a Starving Buzzard, slightly annoying. That's gonna get him cards if he has beasts. And he unleashes the Hounds, which gets him 2 Hounds, and that means 2 cards. And he might have more beasts after that. Still can't really kill my Stormwind Champion with what he has. And if he attacks, actually, first he'll trigger the Noble Sacrifice, which is great. Direwolf Alpha gets him another card, unfortunately. 13 to 14, we're close on card draw. Ah, that sucks. Hunter's Mark makes that 6-1. And probably another beast, animal companion. Does trigger the noble sacrifice, killing his hound. Still has another one. And he's almost out of time because it takes forever. He has his own Acolyte of Pain, but nothing else. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a card from it. We are gonna trade this for that. Get me a Hand of Protection. And then we're gonna summon a Spiteful Smith. And we're gonna summon a Ventricle Mercenary. I'm just putting out the heavy stuff. Screw it at this point. I'm gonna start doing some damage. Let's hope he doesn't have 2 deadly shots, which just destroys a random minion, but unfortunately will kill both of my minions there. Just put out 4 freaking creatures, so I can play Mind Control tech. And maybe take your Acolyte of Pain or something. Or wait until time almost expires, because why the hell not, right? Alright. He did have a flare. But, he didn't have it then. He has it now. Didn't have it when I had my secret, so that's good. But it does get him a card.
Ready to ride.
Wolf Rider, okay. I'll be able to trade Wolf Rider for my Ventrico. And 6 more mana, but he's almost out of time. This guy plays so freaking conservatively. It's incredibly frustrating. Okay, we're putting this guy out there. We're gonna do this, do this, do this. I'm just putting out as much crap as possible so that I can hopefully take some board advantage, B, start doing some damage, because I can't seem to actually get through his defenses and do any kind of damage to him, and it's frustrating.
I wonder.
I let the dogs out.
He's got, unfortunately, probably enough damage to kill me. God damn it. I really don't like this guy. And I'll tell you why. He plays so freaking conservatively. This is my fault, too. I was holding on to the Acidic Swamp Ooze and the Mind Control tech, thinking that I'd get a good chance to use them. Instead, I should have just played them in the hopes of gaining board control and clearing out his board and being able to do stuff that I needed to do. But I was trying to also play a little conservatively, and maybe that's where I went wrong. You know, it's 50-50. Half the time they would have died to an explosive trap, and half the time it would have worked, so what can you do? Alright, let's keep playing and see how well we can do. I'm at 1 win and 2 losses, which sucks. Well, playing against Wild Charade.
I must protect
Card. Wild Card, I guess.
Fight with honor.
What did I get rid of? I meant to get rid of the Silverhand Knight. That was my bad. Oops. Alright. I don't have anything I can actually play early on. That kind of sucks.
Well met.
My greetings.
So not only did... Alright, that's not going to help me. Not only do I not have anything to play early on, but I also got screwed a little while ago just because of the game, for whatever reason. I missed a turn, so this isn't looking great for me as far as this whole run goes, but we'll see. I'm still optimistic. We're going to play the Ironford Grizzly. Coin into the Ironford Grizzly. Watch him have Wrath. Just be able to kill it for 3 damage. Druids can be a real pain in the ass. They have answers for most everything. Luckily, he doesn't have Wrath. Instead, he has Imp Master, which is good. Which lets me play something like this.
Not on my watch.
And hit the Imp Master so it doesn't get too powerful. Now he can swipe if he wants to.
Pay attention, class.
Said he's going to play Violet Teacher and probably swipe on the following turn, if I were to guess. You know, I could kill the Violet Teacher, which might not be a terrible idea, and just summon a 1/1.
Reporting for
This
duty.
is my responsibility.
I don't know if that's the best play that I had available, but I decided not to let that Violet Teacher live because I don't want him crowding the board with 1/1s. So unfortunately I did trade 2 cards for 1. Plays Alarmabot, which is interesting. And decides to claw probably me directly. Yep. So I wonder if he has something crazy in his hand that he wants to alarm about a bot out. I'm going to play my Acolyte of Pain and summon a 1/1 in the hopes of getting some creatures.
They'll
Yep.
never know what hit them.
Alright, so it's not a legendary, it's just a 4/4 or whatever. Alarmabot unfortunately goes back into his hand, which kind of stinks. Alarmabot again. And he's probably going to kill my 1/1. Alright. So what am I going to do here? I'm thinking of playing Avenging Wrath and just seeing what the hell happens. Maybe I can kill the Alarmabot. Not that it matters, but it seems like he's got something that he really wants to. Cool. I killed everything. It seems like he's got something he really wants to get out on the board, so it's going to be nice to prevent him from doing that, at least with the Alarmabot, so he at least has to use up all of his mana. Starfire. He's going to hit me directly and draw a card. Interesting. That was the play. We will Stormwind Commando here. Make this a 2/4, which is nice. Again, let's hit, do some damage and possibly get me more cards. And less likely to die to swipe. I mean, he'll still die to a swipe, but he'll have to target it directly.
I wonder.
Can't die to a single Wrath. All good stuff. There's the swipe. Alright, so he's gonna kill that. Gives me a card, and only does 1 damage to that thing, which is great.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
And now he gets another card, and that's it. That's his turn. What am I gonna do? I'm thinking of playing the Silverhand Knight because it gets more cards out onto the table, so each one will be a little bit more buffed. And we'll play the Master Swordsmith too, which will be a little bit more buffed. And then I'm gonna hit him. And hopefully keep hitting him. Now I'm susceptible to Starfire. Luckily that's most of his mana. That still leaves me with a bunch of cards out on the board. Alright, so he kills the 2/2, which was expected. And what are you gonna do? Mark of the Wild. Make that a 4/4, give it protection, in the hopes that I will run into it and kill myself. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Questing Adventurer. I'm gonna play Blessing of Kings on. Well, that's interesting. I could play Blessing of Kings on the Master Swordsmith. That way he can't silence everybody. And I'll just buff up the Questing Adventurer. I'm gonna give that Divine Shield so I can kill that. I'm gonna hit him for 5, and now if he has silence, he's gonna have to choose which one of these creatures he wants to silence. And if he has Swipe, well, he can only kill one with the Swipe. Well, he can't even kill the Master Swordsmith. So, I spread my damage out rather than putting it all in one basket. He's gonna Starfire the Questing Adventurer. Alright, gets another card. Starfire is good. Unfortunately, you know, the problem with Starfire is that it's a lot of mana and it only removes a single target.
It's time for a little
It's an
blood.
Armani Berserker. Amani Berserker, I should say. And then's his turn. Now, he shouldn't have a good way of triggering them. So, that allows me to do crap. Like this. Spiteful Smith. And we'll put Venture Kill Mercenary out there. And I'm just going to hit him for 9. Now I have a whole bunch of heavy damage cards out on the board. Even if he puts out an Iron Bark Protector, unless he's got Mind Control Tech, and even then, he'd need a Taunt out there. Healing Touch, that's good. Gets back to 17. I have 17 damage out on the board right now, so even that might not be enough to save him. He needs a Taunt, or more healing. Ancient of War would probably do it. I believe that's the one that gives you a 5/10. Silver Moon Guardian will not. And a Harvest Golem will not, so I've won. Excellent. Well, I haven't won. He doesn't know that I've won, but he can kill my 5/4. And that leaves me with less than 17 damage out on the board. If he runs both Armani Berserkers
I can see.
into the 5/4, he would be left. He kills that, and then I'd be left with 16 damage. And now I'm 2-2, so we'll keep playing. He would be left with 16 damage, and what would I be able to do with 16 damage? I mean, I would kill him because I have the Blessing of Might, but he didn't know that, so that's what he probably should have done, but whatever. Works. I'm happy with these results. Let's keep going. Playing Unspecified. That's a good name. I like it.
Light shall bring
He's playing as a priest.
I will fight with honor.
Defender of Argus is good. I don't know if I want to keep it. I'll keep Blessing of Might. I'll keep Defender of Argus. I'm getting rid of Avenging Wrath because it's too much mana. Twilight Drake's okay. I would prefer if I was going second and I could use it, but at the moment, okay. I'm not touching anything because I think, yeah, the game's messed up.
Job done.
It was showing me that I could press end turn, but yeah, the game's a little bit messed up, so I caught it that time. Last time it caused me problems.
For the crusade!
He summons a Scarlet Crusader, that's fine. It's actually perfect, because I'm going to run my 1/1 into it, and I'm going to summon my own Scarlet Crusader. That's a good enough trade. I hope he doesn't have Blood Knight or whatever, which I'll let him. No, but he does have Shadow Word Pain. That sucks. And Power Word Shield, which also sucks. So he gets to buff up his Crusader to a 3/3. And that's pretty much that. Twilight Drake. Let's get a times any. Should be a 4/6. 4/5, 4/6. Can't Shadow Word Pain, can't Shadow Word Death. But he could double his Scarlet Crusader's health and then heal it or something. Annoying if you wanted to. No, he's just going to play a Chillwind Yeti. Okay. That's fair. How do I want to play this? I think I'm going to Defender of Argus. Even though I would love to play Defender of Argus with more crap out on the board, but I'm going to Defender of Argus to make this a 5/7 and kill his Yeti outright. Now it's susceptible to Shadow Word Death, which kind of stinks. Let's hope he doesn't have it. But she might. But if he doesn't, then that's good. And he'll have to trade his 3/3 in for it.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Shattered Sun Cleric, okay. What did that do for you? Okay, and he heals that. That didn't really do much for him whatsoever. So with that, I'm going to put the Fen Creeper out there. And I think I'm going to actually just kill that. Trade 1 for 1. I think I'm better off. I can always summon more creatures with my hero ability, so as a cleric, he's going to have a little bit harder time getting rid of them unless he's got Holy Novas. Does play an Azure Drake and get a card, which is obviously a little annoying. How am I going to clear this out? I could give this Blessing of Might, which might be okay. Make it a 6/6, kill that. Makes it a 6/2. Terrible idea, I don't know. Maybe. If he's got Holy Nova, he can definitely play it. You know what? And we'll put the Sunwalker out there. I would play a Holy Nova if I had one at this point.
Embrace the void.
But he has an Amani Soul Priest, okay. So he's just going to use his hero ability to kill that, unfortunately. Mind Control Tech is not going to do me any good at the moment. I think I'm just going to hit him directly, because he can't even heal right now. And maybe he'll put out a bunch of creatures that I can mind control or consecrate. Now if he Holy Novas, not only will it hurt my creatures, but it will hurt his as well, which is kind of good for me. No more healing. Can remove the Divine Shield. Doing that, of course. But then if he attacks me, I'll still be left with a 4/1. 4/2, actually. In the end.
To Northrend!
Ah. Argent Commander. Well, I guess it's as good a time as any to consecrate.
The battle reporting for duty.
I'm putting out the Cobalt Geomancer and then just attacking a little. I could have used Blessing of Kings, but
I am not a
summons an Imp Master, which is a little annoying, and a Gnomish Inventor, and then he heals himself. The Imp Master, of course, is annoying because he'll be able to heal it.
Attend me.
I'm gonna
Ready, sir.
play the Silver Hand Knight, summon another 1/1, and we're just gonna kill the Imp Master
The battle.
so that he can't.
The battle.
So that he can't and won't decide to heal it. And I'm not giving him any good targets to mind control in case he's got mind control right now, so. Okay. Ah. Now he plays the Holy Nova for 3 damage, which is actually quite well done there. I've got my own Azure Drake, which we'll play. And I am tempted to bounce the Drake back in my hand and trade it for that. So I get a bit more card draw. He's got 7 cards, which kind of stinks. Come on, mind control tech, damn it. I need to play that. I need to play the ooze too. Is he gonna trade the Drake for that? Yes.
Is someone injured?
Northshire Clerk. What else have you got?
In the light's name.
Light Warden, so whenever a target is healed, a character is healed.
Something up.
And a Mad Bomber. And his hope is, I'm guessing, that it hits one of his own characters, he can heal it, buff it up, and get a card and all that good stuff. And he gets Mind Vision. Hopefully he doesn't get something like Blessing of Kings from that.
Don't mess with Tusk.
And he got a Razor from Hunter. I wish I had another Consecrate. I don't think I do in my hand. I have a Hand of Protection, which will do me no good right now. What I am going to do is do Mind Control Tech and see if we get something decent. Not particularly. We'll play the Azure Drake. And then we will do the Argent Protector on the Azure Drake. So that makes the board a little bit more even though he does have kind of a board advantage, kind of a card advantage.
Behold the might of Storm
That's
Wind.
really shitty. He might have enough to kill me. He does have enough to kill me. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Alright. That was really bad, as far as I'm concerned. Only won 2 games as a Paladin. Let's see what we get. Yeah, 1 pack and 40 dust. The dust is okay. I've actually been using that to craft cards for my regular play. And we don't get any good cards either. Golden Common, Demon Fire, which I actually will probably turn into more dust. And a Bloodsail Corsair, which I don't really need. So anyways, with that, I'm going to put a break in this video. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you keep on tuning in. And I'll see you later.